Oh, good on you.
It's nice to see the depth.
Here he comes. Here comes another one. Look, William. William, look. Here it comes. He's huge.
Come on, stingrays. Look at him. Bubble. They're like birds, they fly.
Come look at the blue one with the big pointy nose. You want to know?
Yeah. It's a bit like a swordfish. I want them to have a great white. How cool would that be? A huge.
Not allowed to touch them, Tyler.
We can
move anything.
Yeah.
There's some much closer over there.
How can they get over being touched?
Isn't it great?
Come on, Reggie. Walk. You up. Watch bubble at the back.
Yep.
She got air in it. Yeah, I see it.
Such as smell and taste shark bites are rare and for the majority of the time, these ones are commercial and recreational fishing kills up to 440 great white sharks per year, and there are less than 500 individual
So hard to spring what you take in.
Shark education will play a major role in contributing to the preservation of shark species and their
You know how like they say it taps lives through the fish. So if you go like that, you see all like the divers go like.
and possibly in the future. To get up close and personal with sharks, stingrays, fish, and reptiles, get exciting new animal adventure programs. Children can participate in adventure as they explore and discover 20 tunnels in a shallow picture. Float around the surface of a snorkel lagoon on the Shark Snorkel program, or dive to the depths with the Shark Scuba program.
Like fingers, really.
Way over here. So the shape of the stuff. So I think sometimes they need to rest.
So when you see it from the back, expect it to be really hard.
Analogue adventure programs. Children can participate in a rock tour event.
Well, I had my daily intake of salt water.
So much fun.
Was it?
Enjoy it, eh?
That's good.
What about you guys?
Could you see the sharks in the upper pool?
Yeah, the stingrays went past me twice and touched me twice.
Good.
Of the attendant. Before the ride commences, ensure your belongings are safely secured. Remember to remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the ship at all times. Now raise your hands high into the air as the safety harness is about to be locked into place. Enjoy the ride.
Oh, no wonder you were so excited. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Wagga Wagga Smith, and this is my pal, Claude. Together, we've been searching for the golden seal. We got lost in that temple years ago, but our quest continues. Let me tell you where it all began. It's a long story. Claude, I'm trying to tell a story here. Anyway, we were trekking through the jungle. Claude, wake up. Claude. Excuse me. Claude, lunchtime. Right, thank you, Claude. Okay, what was the trekking through the... What is it this time? I think you're right. Someone's coming. We better get out of here. We'll see you soon.
What happens about the seal?
golden seal. Legend says they're fierce. We're not scared, are we, fellas? No, sirree. We're brave. We're fearless. Where are you two going? Oh, there you come. Come on, you two, come over this way. Tell you, this is embarrassing. Come on, big Gillum. Come on. Now, Gillums, obviously, I've been taking a look at our friend Buddy here, and I think he may be a little bit nervous with all these ladies around. Absolutely. And the only way to cure those nerves is to kiss the courage from the Queen of the Natives. How about for the Highness? Your Majesty, nice to meet you. What's your name? And you, where you from? Oh, Caloundra? He can't, bad luck. Oh, he's been there. No, it's not a Ballarat thing. What's the matter, big guy? What? No, it's not dry lips. You can't mess with dry lips. Don't panic. We come prepared with a special body lip moisturiser. It's a nice, fresh, juicy squid. And you get to give it to him. Now I'm going to need you to put your left hand right on mine and stretch it all the way out. Longs, do the honors. It's alive! It's all right, I've got that one, Your Majesty. I'll pop that on your hand. And it is a little bit too cold for Buddy. If I can just pull that up, I'll put your other hand on top, grab those tentacles, and I'll work it through the fingers. Do you think that's warm enough yet? Too right, I better keep going. Now, you got a good grip on that? You sure? Well, hey, that's not on me. Now, Your Majesty, would you do a nice big throat of Buddy, please, from there? Well, now he's ready to kiss your face. Left arm around him, cheek down. Buddy will do the rest. Now kiss the courage. Oh, give me that scrub. It'll take you a week to get rid of that smell. Didn't you do a terrific job? Right back, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Take a seat. And you know what, Boss? No, of course. None of them Ballarat should be used to kiss the blokes who look like this. Oops. All right. Remember, locals, you guys seem friendly, but it's time to find the golden seal. Bombs, fire up that Honda airport. It's onward to adventure!
Where's she going?
Well, we made it. And is she a beauty? Now, we're going to have to find a way inside. There could be booby traps at every turn, so stick close, and I mean really close. No, close. Listen, you two, would you behave? And let's walk this way. All right, you two. It's time to take a good look around. Oh, I tell you, this sure is getting confusing.
Whoa! Nothing! Maybe we don't better after we split up. Gaunt, you look over that way. Buddy, you check out right underneath the temple. You gotta be careful down there, big fella. While they're off doing that, I reckon I deserve a drink. And I just happen to have a nice, refreshing, icy, cold Coca-Cola. You gotta look after your sponsors. Here goes. Are we having a word with someone after this? Right now, I'm going to put that down for the moment. You see, we're following in the footsteps of Professor Wogwogger Smith and his pal Claude. They disappeared here years ago searching for the golden seal. I reckon if they were here, I'd be having more luck. Oh boy, back to the coke, however, onwards to the golden. All right, stop everything. Boys and girls, who took my Coca-Cola? I can't hear you. A seal? Seals don't drink Coca-Cola. I guess everybody drinks Coke. Hey, that's mine. Who do you think you are? I'm Professor Woggle Wogger Smith, seeker of the golden seal. Who are you?
I'm Analogue Bones. But if you're here, Professor, where's your pal Claude?
Here he is.
But he's going too fast! Hit the brakes! Professor, tell me, have you seen the golden seal?
No, I'm afraid not.
What about you, Claude? Have you seen anything? Well, what did he say?
Which is seal talk, for sure I did. But first, we must find the ore.
Of course, the orb. Hang on a second, Professor. What orb?
It's the key to the golden seal. I'm certain it's nearby. Maybe under the watchful eye of the friendly natives. Come on, Claude.
Did you see that? Ah, Professor, come on, what are you waiting for? You and Claude have got a very important mission to accomplish. If we find the orb, we find the golden seal, success will be mine! Ours, obviously. Good luck.
Oh, come on, Claude. We're almost there. Oh, look, some ancient writings. And they appear to point the way. All right, Claude, let's take a good look here. Claude, no time for kisses. Try that again. Enough with the smooching already. And mister, you better lay off that squid. Right, that's it, Harry. You asked for it. I'm not hurting you. Watch. And here's my favourite. And now, Claude and I are just having a bit of fun. Alright, back to the exciting. They're so confusing. I can't understand. Oh, not now, Claude. Here. Pull down this one. Hang on a minute. I think he's onto something. Good work there, big guy. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, Anala, it's no use. It's just my bud. Hey, Claude, there's no need to push there. What is it?
Well,
Anala, Claude did it. We have the ore. Well, Claude, you found it, you can carry it, but don't show off. Very clever there, Claude. Here you go. Gobble down that one. But we're wasting time. How about you take your dog to Anala and I'll meet you over there. Onward to adventure.
oh, look at Claude, he's doing it. Hurry back, Professor, sharing our success. That's the way we go. Finally, we got the ore. Oh, good work, Claude. Now, Professor, we mustn't get close. We've got one more question. Where the heck do I put it? Over here. Good thinking, Claude. Stand back, you two. Here goes. What? Nothing. Gonzo, it is you. Hang on a second, Gonzo. Haven't you forgotten something? You can't swim. Oh, wait, hang on. Sharks in the jungle, that is ridiculous. All right, Gonz, grab the rope. Hang on a second. Good thinking, Claude. Bring her back alive. Claude's a hero. Gonzo? Gonz, haven't you forgotten something? You nearly drowned. Oh, man, the big mouth. Does anybody know CPR?
We do.
Well, that's not working. Let me try. It's a miracle. Hey, hang on a second. It's a picnic sea lion. Where are you two going? The skulls.
leap into the amazing world of the Pacific bottlenose dolphin. We're meeting a very special team of 5 male dolphins today. They love to show off, and the more noise you guys make, the higher these guys will fly. Please put your hands together and welcome Tyson, Cyrus, Starlight, Doug, and Cole. And please keep that applause going for the dolphins' best friends, the trainers. On the rock, we've got Shari. Down the front, we've got Todd, Rachel, and Kat. Time for some high-flying fun. Make sure you keep those cameras handy. Dolphins can actually leap up to 6 meters in the air. They're amazing natural athletes. Check this out. What a belly flop. Dolphin Cove is certainly the perfect playground for our friends. This centre lagoon is 7.5 metres deep. That's plenty of room to stretch out and have some fun. Now you've seen these boys, they've got lots of energy, but they also like to meet new people. And with that in mind, here at SeaWorld, along with our good friends at National Geographic Channel, we go further to bring you closer to nature. Is there anyone here who'd like to meet a dolphin? But it has to be somebody really excited. You've got to catch my eye. Young lady in the blue right there. You, come on down. I don't know who's more excited, you or your mum. Come on over this way. Of course, I'd love to pick everybody, but there's just too many people. What's your name?
Manisha.
Manisha, how old are you?
I'm 9.
Would you like to meet a dolphin?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Keep those thongs off for me. We're going to get you into the water. Grab my hand. We're going to meet one of our boys. This is Kath in the wetsuit. And who have we got here today, Kath? Cohen. Guess what? He's 8 years old. He's a little bit younger than you. If you want to step in the water with Kath, and let's all watch as 2 new friends get to know each other.
All their little whistles.
Wasn't that magical? Manisha, come on over this way. I think you have made a new friend. Stand next to me here and watch this. Hands up, who's jealous? Everybody here wanted to do that. Now, can you tell us what do dolphins feel like?
They're very soft.
Soft, that's a great answer. Dolphins are very soft. And you got a bit wet. Did you have a water fight?
Yep.
Who do you think won, you or Cohen?
Dolphin.
The dolphin. I think he did too. He's pretty good at that game. You're feeding Cohen some fish too. I want you to smell your hands for me. How do your hands smell? Bad. Funny about that. It's a bit of a common problem around here, but if you watch Kat, she'll show you how to get rid of that nasty smell. Advice from the experts. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank our junior marine mammal trainer, Manisha, and a big thanks to Kath and Cohen as well. There's always something fun going on around here at Dolphin Cove. You never quite know what these boys are going to get up to next. And they absolutely love getting in the water with their best friends, the trainers. Check this out. Oh, so close. We give the dolphins lots of different toys to play with. We throw balls and hoops into the lagoons, but their favourite toys are always the trainers. The hands up if you're sitting there thinking, these people have got the best shots in the world. It's definitely a perfect afternoon to be in the water. We hope you've all been enjoying your day so far here at SeaWorld. Surf's up for Todd. Megan Taylor, a dolphin friend. But we've lost Rachel. There she is. That's called the free ride. Incredible. It's actually no problem for the dolphins to push our weight around the lagoons. After all, they weigh a whole lot more than we do. Okay, the only way is up. All eyes on the centre of the lagoon. Here comes Todd. That is called the rocket ride, and it's definitely the best ride here at SeaWorld. But you do have to be a marine mammal trainer to take that one. Getting around the lagoon is never a problem with a bit of dolphin power behind you. Please make them welcome back to centre stage, Todd and Rachel. It is a very special relationship between our people and the animals, and it's based on trust, respect, and a whole lot of love. It's definitely a friendship that we don't take for granted. Of course, it's not always hard work. You could lay back and take things in dolphin style. I should tell you, we can't make the dolphins do anything they don't want to do. This is their show. They basically get to run the joint around here. Kicking back, viewing the world from a different perspective. You can see that they're much lighter underneath than they are on top, and that's a natural form of camouflage known as counter shading. It just means that dolphins are really hard to see in the water from above and from below. Even here, these crystal clear waters at Dolphin Cove, it's very hard to see them once they go under the surface. We've got around 30 million litres of freshly filtered salt water running through our lagoon system. We actually have 4 complete lagoons here. Now, dolphins have got great hearing, they've also got great eyesight. So I hope you guys in the back row have got your best smiles on, and it looks like the team are checking you out. One of my favourite things about the dolphins, they always look like they've got a smile on their face. You can now see why they're called bottlenose dolphins. Of course, dolphins don't have noses, but that front section of their face looks like a bottle when it's floating along in the water. And it looks like we're about to get one of the dolphins' other favourite toys out to the lagoon. The boys absolutely love to play in the pressure wave created by the runabout moving over the surface of the water. It means that they get a free surf. Maybe you've even been lucky enough to meet dolphins this way out on the open ocean. We don't even have to encourage them to do this. It's something that they do really naturally on their own. Now, I notice a lot of you have got your cameras out. I suggest you keep them ready during the entire presentation, but if you get them ready right now and focus them in on Kat, we're about to ask her to park the runabout in the centre of the lagoon and see if we can't set up for one of the best shots of the day. Now, Kat has promised us her best smile. Make sure you leave about 2 metres of room above her head. We're going to ask the boys to join in the photograph as well. Okay, cameras ready. Here come the team. What an incredible shot. That was about 400 kilos of dolphin flying in the air above Kat's head. Who's up for a boogie? we communicate with the dolphins a number of different ways. They will follow hand signals from the trainers. I think that's a water fight you're going to lose, Todd. They'll also follow body language as well. Now and then you might hear a high-pitched whistle, and that's made from the bridging whistle around the trainer's neck. Basically it means the dolphins have done something right, come on back and get a fish. And don't they have beautiful voices? Now you've seen us having a lot of fun out here this afternoon. There is a serious side to what goes on around here as well. There's a lot that happens behind the scenes to make sure our marine mammal families stay happy and healthy. And a part of our responsibility to the animals is known as animal husbandry. And that just means that we train the dolphins certain medical behaviours that help us to look after them better. And here to tell us a little bit more about it, please put your hands together and welcome Kat, one of our trainers, to the microphone.
Thanks everybody, good afternoon. Well, from time to time animals like dolphins can become unwell, but fortunately here at SeaWorld there are many things that we can do to try and prevent this from happening. For example, we take regular voluntary blood samples from our animals. Now the best place to collect blood from on a dolphin is the tail flukes, and here Cohen is demonstrating with Todd for us. This is the position we ask our animals to lie in, which allows us to collect blood from a vein that runs very close to the surface of the skin along the tail flukes.
We send that sample away to a blood lab and we have it analysed. What sorts of things can we learn from the analysis, Kat?
Well, the analysis can tell us a lot about the dolphin's health. We can examine things like reproductive hormones and also hydration levels. But the most exciting news that we can receive is when one of the girls is pregnant.
That is very exciting news. Here at SeaWorld we've had a really successful breeding program, and in the last 2 years we've seen the births of 3 new baby dolphins. Now a dolphin mum will stay pregnant for up to 13 months. And mums, spare a thought. When a dolphin baby is born, it will be around 1 metre long and weigh 15 kilos. It's a really big baby. But there are some things we can do to help the mums out.
That's right. Amazingly, we can take a look at the unborn calf using ultrasound in a similar way that we do in humans. We train the girls to roll over just like the boys are doing for us now, and then we scan back and forward over the mother's belly using a portable version of the ultrasound equipment you would find in a hospital. We can use the picture that's created to examine and monitor both the calf and the mother right throughout the pregnancy. These are just some of the ways that we look after the dolphins here at SeaWorld.
Ladies and gentlemen, please thank Kat, Todd and the dolphins for that insight into animal husbandry. I'm sure by now you've worked out the dolphins are very well cared for here at SeaWorld, and it definitely shows. Have got great hearing, but you might be wondering where their ears are. They're absolutely tiny, they're just behind each eye, and they're the size of a pinhole. So when I say that they can hear you, I mean it. Make sure you stay nice and loud and encourage the boys. How about this for a little bit of dolphin speed though? Now that is just cruising speed for a dolphin, around about 25 kilometres an hour. And they can actually hit top speeds of around 40 kilometres an hour in short bursts. Now that's what I call graceful. That's known as porpoising, and it's a really great way for dolphins to travel long distances. They jump out of the water, take a good look around, get a big deep breath of air, and they don't lose any precious momentum. Walking on water. Each of the dolphins you're meeting this afternoon weigh around 200 kilos. That's almost their entire body weight resting just on their tail fluke. Okay, the team is set to hit the heights again very shortly. Keep those cameras handy, guys. Here we go. at Dolphin Cove with us. Maybe even learn a little something as well. Try something right now. Put one hand in the air and start waving. Let's see if the dolphins will take your cue this afternoon. Give yourselves a round of applause. You've all just become part of a team. And please keep that applause going for our dedicated team of trainers. In the shallows, we've got Todd, up on the centre island, Shari and Rachel, and over on the far side is Kat. And of course, how about it for the true stars of SeaWorld, Tyson, Cyrus, Zach, Starbuck and Cohen. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kate on behalf of National Geographic Channel and SeaWorld. Thanks for your company. Keep smiling and bye for now.
Is that my one, thanks?
I think that's all there's going to be there.
Enjoyed your visit to Dolphin Cove. As you exit, in the interest of safety, we advise you to use the stairways only. Do not step on or over the bench seating, and please respect the dolphins' beautiful home by remaining on the pathways and staying well clear of the gardens and rockwork surrounding the pools. At no time should you attempt to reach into the water. By placing any rubbish in the bins provided, you're helping SeaWorld to care for the environment and our marine mammal friends. Thank you. The gate located to the left of the main lagoon is now open for those who wish to take a look behind the scenes. Once again, please remain on the pathways and stay clear of the gardens and rocks surrounding the pool. Small children should be supervised by a responsible adult at all times. Thank you.
Why not upgrade your ticket for an annual pass? That way, all visitors often as you might throughout the year. Upgrading does to be found on the back of your park guide on the information kiosks in the park. Come face to face with a holiday with all of their shores and see deeper discovery.
Oh no. Yeah, there is something back. Oh, he's going in his house. Oh, he's going in his cave.
Throughout the day. The polar bear, or Ursus maritimus, its scientific name meaning sea bear, is the largest of all apes and lived to 32 years. The oldest in the zoo is over 56 years old. They're such a unique animal. For instance, their sense of smell is acute, and it's the most important sense for detecting prey. Polar bears have the ability to smell their prey from more than 32 kilometres away. So when our polar bears are looking for their food, an animal consumes about 5% of his or her body weight in food and food calories. A major part of their carnivorous diet in the wild is seafood. They also scavenge perspective on the exhibit and the bear's activity.
Too easy.
But I don't think it's going to be yours, Julie. Let's go ask the Red Devils fans. What do you say for Julie? You know it, we know it. To the judges, 10, 9, 9, 28 points.
28 points is a good score, but Blue Thunder, do you think we can beat it? Oh, we've got a 9, a 9 and a 7. What is the captain hat doing down the front here? I'm not pleased. The Red Devils may get the win on that one.
Just had a rest for a second. There's no need to get too excited. There's a long way to go. Stop doing the happy dance. Yeah, I thought so. And you, big fella?
Shocking. The man knows the words when he sings it.
That really hurts. You're supposed to be impartial, by the way. Deep throw mode. The Reds Riders won, but Corey Gallagher.
He has got so much control on this device. You might not have seen the Sky Ski before. It's only been around for about 15 years. It's basically a seat on a ski with a meter of hydrofoil underneath. It was originally invented at San Bernardino, California. It weighs quite a lot, 15 kilos. The guys are strapped in around their waist and around their feet, so it takes a lot to get it out of the water. So how about you make some noise for him? Come on, guys, let's go for a ride! He's changed his handbrake. Big front flip to finish the hardest maneuver in the book. Alright, James, we are ahead on the scoreboard. Do you think you can hang on to the lead for the Blues?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to nice little heavy lead, but you guys get behind me and I'm a big one. What do you say?
You sound pretty confident, Shane. Well, Shane Bell, the youngest competitor here, but rising star. What have you got for us?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. We're down on the scoreboard. Hey, so I'm going to need a big check from this crowd. Hopefully we can bring it home. What do you say, Red Devil?
What an awesome sight! Now, speaking of truly awesome, how about it for a wonderful...
Hello, you guys look great. Love your work.
Thank you, team. We could have done it without you. Okay, let's now bring back our champions and find out who has won Ski Challenge. Will it be Reds, will it be Blues? We'll soon find out. In the meantime, let's have a big cheer. Combined round of applause.
Ski Challenge is proudly presented by Honda Marine. Power in tune with nature. As you exit, in the interest of safety, please be patient and use the stairways only. Do not step on the bench seating or climb over the wall at the front of the stadium. Thank you.
That's alright.
second best. With jaws powerful enough to burst the tyres in your car and claws powerful enough to bring a small elephant to the ground, I can tell you right now that we'll be the ones that come on second best. Now to help me out today's presentation, I have a few of my colleagues out here. On my right hand side I have Graham, I also have Patrick, and on my left I have Peter. So give them a round of applause to start things off, guys. All the different markings that you might see on our tigers, they are all native to India and are known as Bengal tigers. Now we start working with the cats from a very early age and even from birth. Now by interacting with them on a daily basis, that will form a strong bond and a mutual respect between us and the tigers. As cute and cuddly as they do look out here, we can never become complacent with these animals. They are still wild animals with all their natural skills and instincts. The tigers out here, they are trained and conditioned, but they are never tamed. I might introduce you to the stars of the show before we go any further. On the left-hand side we have Rama, he's a 5-year-old male. We also have Sultan, and he's our heaviest tiger at 200. Of both these two, he's 9.5 years of age, so hopefully he'll get involved as well. But before I go any further, I would like to say this demonstration, it depends on everybody out here, every single person. If you see something you like out here, let us know. Give us a round of applause, a cheer, a scream, a yell, whatever it might be. It really does pump up the tigers. It makes a run moving in position. And Mohan, what do you reckon, guys? Start things off with a bit of a round of applause. Now, tigers, they are quite elusive by nature. They tend to stay hidden in the cover of camouflage. But in this sit-up position here, enables them to poke their head up, have a bit of a walk around, and investigate different smells and scents left by other tigers as well. So you've got a little Kato involved at the front here. Now the tigers, they can quite comfortably sit in this sit-up position for extended periods of time. And as you can see, it does give them quite a bit of height advantage. You might even notice sometimes some of your biggest trees and rocks use this behaviour. They'll even scrape their claws down on the trees. Claws is in this position here. We do know all about spontaneous acupuncture. On occasion, and maybe Sultan involved as well. He's a little bit preoccupied with investigating some scents underneath themselves. We've got Rama moving into it at the moment. Have a look at that. And you can see it does free up their front two paws. And Mohan's moving into that position as well. Now, we call this a fighting position because at this time, it enables them to strike out at their opponents, frees up those front two paws, enabling them to strike out. So little Kato, he doesn't quite have the amount of strength to be able to do that himself yet, but he is still learning. Hopefully we'll get Sultan up in a moment. Now, if we pause, let's look at some of their teeth, have a look at the real McCoy here. We've got Rama and Kato and Mohan showing off their 4 great big canine teeth. It goes to show we don't remove their teeth in any way. What you probably can't see from that demonstration there is a series of grooves on the teeth. Now the grooves stop a vacuum effect being created. So when the tiger bites down nice and hard on the prey item, a little bit of oxygen gets in and enables them to reposition if necessary. Have a look at Kato. Well, what do you reckon, guys? That finishes off some very simple moves. Hopefully he'll come running back. He looks pretty pumped. Here he goes. And launches. Oh, what was that one all about, Dad? I think Sultan's getting a little bit smarter. He's starting to understand how gravity works. But we'll get him back in position. Hopefully we get another jump for him. This is our heaviest tiger, as I mentioned, Sultan, and they are quite capable of jumping huge distances in the air. But I think he is starting to understand that if he just waits a little bit of time, he will come back down to him. But here he comes. He's looking pretty pumped. Launches. Jumping Sultan. Give it a round of applause. Makes you feel a little bit sorry for the peacocks, doesn't it? Alright, the next behaviour, again, this is another jumping behaviour. Now, the distances between these two logs here is only 3 metres. That is a... No, he didn't do it. Okay, that didn't quite work out. Excellent work from Rama. Get a round of applause again. 3 metres. And you might be wondering what the distance from me to you over there is. It's actually 6 metres and 1 centimetre. You're safe by about this much. What's that, Peter? Yeah, he can't do the jump. He couldn't do the long jump. He can't do this one. Oh, he won't do it. Alright, well, come on guys, keep the noise over here. Guys, get behind the youngster. Kato, over that way, mate. That way. Don't look at the butterfly, just keep going. You can do it. Kato, jump. Get behind him, guys, he's not going to do it. He needs heaps of support. Come on, Kato. The more noise you make, come on, Kato. Jeez, go, Kato. I'm moving in position in a moment's time. Hopefully Mohan as well. And Kato. Now, the tigers know if they come over and present their 2 front feet on these mark boards, they will get a treat reward for doing nothing at all. So it's one of their favourite behaviours, but it is an important one for us. In this behaviour here, we can come up, we can do a whole series of animal health checks. We can check over the animal, we can take blood samples, we can take urine samples, we can check all the body condition. We can even bring in specialist vets who don't know our tigers too well, and they can assess the animal by using this technique here. So obviously that's a huge advantage of trying to sedate the animal. Now, the sort of stuff we have done in the past using this technique, we were able to ultrasound both Sultan and Rama when they were in the womb of their mother. We've also brought out portable X-ray machines and able to X-ray some of our tigers just by standing on this markboard. So that is a few years ago there was a series called Beastmasters where our tigers featured quite heavily. We're regularly doing parts on animal programs such as Totally Wild, and we've also, just recently, there's an ad for Conrad Duper's Casino where a big golden tiger walks across a gaming table. That golden tiger, that is Sultan in the pool there, and we're able to get that shot by using this markboard technique. Placing 2 markboards down on the gaming table, Sultan walked past up and down the table about 10 times, took about 10 to 15 minutes, we're able to make a commercial out of it. So why do we do these types of endeavours? Well, we do this to raise money for our Tiger Island Conservation Fund. Now get you to spin around, have a look at the wall of Bengal Tea House just over there. We have a donation box. All the money that goes in that donation box goes directly overseas to places like India, Sumatra and Southeast Asia, where we work directly on the ground to look after the tigers in the wild. Now 100 years ago there were more than 100,000 tigers. Nowadays there are less than 4,000. So we've managed to decimate about 96% of the population of tigers, which is an absolute disaster. Now, killing the trees, like the ones on the left there, we're embarking them. So we pop this one in here, and just for a little bit of a treat reward, hopefully we'll get one of our tigers to scale this tree. Now, Mohan here, if you can, straight up he goes. Give him a round of applause. And you might be wondering how a tiger gets down from the tree. Very simply, he'll take the elevator. Nice work there for Mohan. Now, I don't know what that suggests to you. Not a bad jump.
What do you say when words are not enough? Too few won't sum it up. Too many is just too much. I've read all the signs, but still don't know the way. I could try and lead you there, but I just lead you astray. Ask me no questions and I'll tell you no lies if you wanna be with me, 'cause the truth would set you free. Don't look too closely or you'll see my disguise. I saw the love between us, but I'm not ready for goodbye.